welcome to Lely City. What you can just see in the background is not a movie or an AI. It's real city from the view of a mountain. We are in Algeria, 500 kilometers from Algiers, west of the capital. And we were trying to see the night view. It's midnight right here, and you can see the beauty of this city, Lely City. It's life in the night because during the day it's very hot. So families, what they decide to do is to come and enjoy, just like you can see the kids all over. Let's turn our camera and see the kids and the life that's happening right now at midnight. So this is a very interesting view that we can imagine can happen when you visit places like Algeria. So Hicgi iNews Agency will continue to bring you about this beautiful city of Lely City in Algeria. My name is Tebboune Ernest Benjamin. News Agency is here in Algeria, 500 and something kilometers west of Algiers, where Ugandan students, as we can see, it's 1 a.m. they are enjoying there, having games that are grateful. They have graduated recently, and tomorrow they're having a party. So we've come to ascertain, check on them. Officials from the Ugandan embassy from Algiers are here to see, check on the students. We're grateful for the government of Algeria for according them scholarships every single year to come to Algeria and study several courses, as we are yet to see. Let me check out on one of them.
Yes,
what course are you doing?
I'm Anthony Ainemkama and I'm doing architecture.
You're doing architecture?
Yes, yeah. I'm in my first year and I'm happy to be in Algeria.
Wow, that's incredible. Let me also see one who's playing. Which game is this?
Small food. Small food.
Small food. What course are you doing?
I'm doing web development and mobile applications.
Okay. Yeah. And see, how about you? Which course are you doing?
Architecture.
Architecture. So what are you going to do for Uganda after your graduation?
That would be a manifesto that can't be revealed now.
Okay, that's another game. All right, my camera is facing these great people. So which courses are you doing?
We are doing civil engineering.
Economics. Okay.
Just for men.
What's your name? Mubarak. How about you?
I'm Gloria.
Gloria.
I'm Travis.
Wow. I enjoy. How is Algeria?
Algeria is fine.
It's fine. You go swimming on the ocean.
Yes, we had swimming yesterday. It was lovely.
Incredible. Let me also see. These are the playing cards. Could you please tell us your names?
Your name?
Hussein.
Hussein and
Daniela.
Okay.
Sandra Ricky.
And also, which courses are you doing?
I'm doing civil engineering.
Okay. How about you? Architecture. Wow.
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering? Incredible. Economics. And when are you finishing?
In 5 years.
In 5 years from now. So you're gonna be here for 5 years. Okay, my camera is standing this side. agency is still here in Algeria, 500 kilometers west of Algiers, the capital, and where we are celebrating with the students who are beneficiary of the Algerian scholarships. Could you please introduce yourself?
My name, I am Abdelmadjid, a student in Algeria. Today I graduate with a master's in audit, in accounting and audit, and I also top as the vice president of the Ugandan community in Algeria.
Wow. Did you also do your bachelor's here?
Yes, I happen to be a beneficiary of the scholarship grant opportunity here since 2020. So I got my degree in 2023 here in again in accounting and finance from the University of Tebboune.
Okay, tell us about your studies, how you've also enjoyed this country.
There is a lot to enjoy in this country. First of all, education is free.
Yes.
We are here on government support, and also it's a bilateral scholarship, so it is between the government of Uganda and also the government of Algeria. First of all, I commend the government of Uganda for fulfilling at least whatever they promised us. They were able to facilitate our stay here.
Okay.
With some amount topping up with our parents. Then also to the government of Algeria for giving us this opportunity. We have really enjoyed, benefited. We have now today I'm graduating, having 2 degrees and of course certificate in the French language, which has enabled me to study in this country. So education here and life here, they are all beneficial and enjoyable here.
Wow, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Could you please say hi to your parents in back home in Uganda? Maybe they're gonna be watching.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to my parents, Mr. Sembacha James, my mom, Sembacha Sarah Beatrice. Thank you for believing in me today. I am a graduate with a master's, as last time I showed you, with a bachelor's. Today I persisted for 2 more years, and I am a graduate today with a master's degree in audit and accounting. I hope I'm making you proud, and you never know. We only hope for the best in the future. Thank you and may God continue blessing you and giving you life. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Muzukuru Waxolo.
Thank you very much.
HRC News Agency is continuing to hear from students, and we're joined by Nampera Ruth. Is that the name?
Yeah.
What have you studied?
I did corporate finance.
Corporate finance?
Yeah, master's.
Is that master's degree?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Which university is that?
University of Tebboune.
Okay. And it's within this area?
No. It's like 7 hours from here.
7 hours from here. Wow. So you fly, use a train, use a bus?
No, a bus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And what do you have to say to the government of Algeria?
I just want to thank the government of Algeria for giving us this opportunity, because if it wasn't them, maybe I wouldn't have achieved it. I also have to thank our government for giving us also the chance to come to Algeria to study, because some of us back home, our parents are not that financially okay, but when we got this opportunity, we achieved our masters. Maybe back home I wouldn't have reached here, because as we know, the university masters is kind of very expensive. So, but I thank our government, most especially plus the Algerian government, for doing that.
Oh, did you also do your bachelor's here?
Yeah, I did accounting and finance.
Okay, how come did you close your eyes to main and you concentrated on books, or you are doing both secretly?
No, pardon, I beg your pardon.
Did you close your eyes to main, or you are having main secretly as well as studying?
No. I just focus on my studies.
So after the masters now, you look forward to your husband?
No.
Or you already have one?
I don't have, because I have to focus on my books first. I have to focus on my future first. I want to be like, I have to get married, but even if I get married when I'm not financially okay, it doesn't work for me. It's not my goal.
Are you trying to tell us that you're going to do a doctorate now?
If I get a chance. If I get a chance, and if I have where I can work from, like studying and working.
We wish you luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.
The power of memories has never been so meaningful than when time passes by. It's only in photography and videography that we can be able to tell what exactly happened in our lives. Do not lose the beautiful, the events of your life, from graduation to birthday parties, introduction ceremonies, parties that matter, wedding, all this and much more can be brought down into memories of photography and videography. At KEB International Group, we understand what it means to keep these memories. We're inviting you today to contact us for the best rates in town for your photography and videography events. +256 702 13 75 66 or +256 773 13 75 66. We will cover and reach you at any time, any part of the world. No matter the time, we are here to keep your memories alive. Okay, videography and photography, your #1 events memories.
Algeria is still giving hope to Ugandan students. Not only Ugandan students, there are also students from several parts of Africa there. Is that true that we have several nationalities?
Yeah, definitely. We have people from Nigeria, Mozambique, Lesotho, South Africa, Cameroon. It's almost like the entire Africa is here.
What do you think is the secret of having all those nationalities here?
The secret? Well, I see Algeria discovered that the more students come here, they benefit. Their universities actually improving their rankings, and also that cross exchange of culture and everything. It's actually beneficial. I don't know. We should adopt it ourselves, because in Uganda we don't have. I've met people from Madagascar.
Okay.
I've met people from Cape Verde. I wouldn't have met anyone from Cape Verde if I'd stayed in Uganda. So it has really been an experience.
I can see.
Yeah.
And what have you studied?
I did a master's in electromechanics, which is like a combination of mechanical and electrical engineering.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you are in the field of work, what exactly do you do?
Well, you see, like engines.
Yeah.
So we deal with engines, like machines that transfer the energy from the moving parts, and they change it into electricity. So motors, engines. Also, we look at transformers. So it's basically energy. Yeah, that's what we mainly focus on, the energy side.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you going to give back to your government, to your people? What do you expect to work from now?
Well, definitely I want to give back to my government, because all these 5 years they've been supporting me and they've invested a lot, so I have to give back. So where I would work from, I would see a company like Kira Motors or the Uganda Electricity Generation Company. Yeah, anywhere that deals with energy conversion.
You're gonna be a rich man guy, because those sectors have money.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so.
Do you have any final word to government of Algeria or Uganda or your family?
I would really like first to thank my home government, because they're the ones that gave me this opportunity. First of all, they set up the advertisement and then I went and applied. So first of all, I'd like.
So you didn't pay kitu kidogo?
No. It's free. They usually advertise in the newspaper. You go, you apply, then there's a set of interviews. After the interviews, they pin the list of people who have actually gone through, and then they tell you the date for flying, and then you come here. Then secondly, I would also like to thank Algeria. They've hosted me. It's like 5 years here. In another country, I would be a citizen of that country, but here they have different laws, but they've actually hosted me for 5 years, and they're really good hosts. Yeah, and then I would also like to thank my family.
Where are they located in Uganda?
Kampala.
Where exactly in Kampala? Talk the village.
Nankulavye.
Nankulavye?
Yes.
Yes.
Around Makere, just next to Makere there.
I get it.
Yes.
So mom and dad, your son, what's your name?
David Muliowa.
David is saying greetings to you anytime he's coming back on Qatar or Istanbul or Egypt Airlines to go and come and serve his country. It's been a pleasure talking to HICGI News Agency, and we wish you luck.
Thank you.
HICGI News Agency is still here. What is the name of this place?
It's called Tlemcen.
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 Tlemcen, okay.
Yes, and it's known as Biruana. It's a church. Normally, it's a church, but we were invited. Like we got a chance that, and we were allowed to host our graduation here. Yeah. So the name of the wilaya is Tlemcen, but again, the place is Birwana. Yeah.
We took about 500 kilometers. This is like if you're in Uganda, it would be from Kampala to West Nile, Alua there. That, because I was in Bidibidi and I was seeing the kilometers. So the distance we had to drive from Algiers to where we are, not so?
Yes.
So did you fly or did you use a bus or train when you're coming here?
I used a bus to come here.
Okay.
A bus of 8 hours.
Tell us about when you were young, what did you dream about?
When I was young, I actually dreamt about being a lawyer.
Okay.
Yes.
And are you a lawyer now? Have you studied law?
Not really. I did study linguistics in French.
Okay.
Yes.
You did linguistics in French.
Yes.
So you're going to be working at the embassy as a French person?
Of course.
Oh, incredible. So can you say hi to me or do a small conversation to me in French?
In French, bien sûr. Alors, bonjour. Aujourd'hui, ça va? Comment allez-vous?
Comment ça va?
Donc, moi, enchanté.
This is incredible.
I know, right?
So just fluent now.
Yeah.
Have you met any French people?
Yeah, I've met them. Of recent, I was able to help our education attaché at the embassy with our new students, and that one only helped me to, like my French and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So in brief, I'm glad.
Well, this is incredible. And when you've done masters or bachelors?
Masters.
Oh,
masters.
Masters. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Do you have anything to say to the government or your parents or your friends?
My friends? Oh, let me first thank the government of Uganda. I thank the government that the collaboration they have with Algeria is the reason that's why we're here. Because if it wasn't there, trust me, we won't be here. So I thank our president, Museveni, for this opportunity. Who are we?
Thank you.
Who are we? And I thank my parents as well because they helped along my education and everything. And I thank my friends as well. And all I can wish for our government is to continue with this collaboration. It's really amazing.
What's been your secret as we wind up for your achievement today?
My secret? God. God.
Which religion are you?
I'm a Christian.
Christian, not Adventist, a Buddha, a Catholic?
I'm a Protestant.
A Protestant?
I'm a Protestant, yes.
Wow, so when Kampala, which church do you go to?
A Ugandan church in Mityana. I'm deep in Mityana.
So the people of Mityana, your daughter is no longer now a Muganda. She is a French person.
Thank you.
And when she comes back to Mityana, please welcome her in a French way. It's been a pleasure talking to you. What's your name?
I'm called Catherine Nanseka.
Catherine Nanseka. When did I
Mamba.
Okay, Mama Mamba.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm sure. Agency, so giving you the voices of Ugandan students who have just made a great achievement, milestone in education here in Algeria, North Africa, close to the Mediterranean, alongside there, but a few kilometers to Europe. Could you please tell us your first experience when you came in this country?
Well, first of all, it all started with the airport. I mean, you can tell the difference between Algeria's international airport and Entebbe.
Was it your first time to fly?
Not exactly. I had been to Tanzania, I'd been to Kenya, but beyond East Africa, it was the first time.
Great.
Yes, and seeing people of different backgrounds all together in one airport, it was really intriguing because with East Africa, okay, I'm used to seeing fellow black people.
Yes.
Yes, so here I got to see exactly. So it was a new experience, and that was the beginning of very many experiences in Algeria.
Wow.
Over all these 5 years. I can't say that.
5 years?
Exactly.
Are you living, in addition to the degree you have, is there any small degree are also leaving behind?
I don't know.
A young one?
No, not exactly. We are focusing on studies.
You're studying, so you say the zip, no, I have to study and finish.
Exactly. I mean, you have to focus. Our parents sent us here to really focus on our studies and not to engage in other shenanigans, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you learned along the way when you was in these 5 years?
Well, first of all, we can start with the studies. And I've really learned a lot. And since we studied in a different language, of course, I had to learn French to start with, and then also the local dialect to interact with Algerians, because the majority love expressing themselves in Arabic. So you have to get a bit comfortable to try to communicate with your classmates. Also, the professors, they like it better if you can interact with them in the local dialect. And if you spend here like 5 years, surely you have to know a bit, you know, to get along, something like that. And then also the religious section, because I'm a Catholic.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is Algeria is a Muslim country, so there are some other, how should I call them, like customs that they engage in, religious customs like Ramadan, the holy month of fasting, and most of us at the beginning we don't really take part, but with time, as we get closer to the community, we also start engaging with them. You know, we start fasting the whole day and then engage in the iftar. So it's a really, really, really unique experience.
Wow.
Especially for somebody who comes from a very different background, and then you come to a country where everything is different. I mean, the weekend here is Friday, Saturday. Back home it's Saturday and Sunday. So
Yes.
yeah, your mom calls you on Sunday and they're like, "Hey, mom, I'm busy. I'm in class right now." And she's like, "Why? It's Sunday." They're like, it's a whole different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything is different.
So what have you studied now?
Oh, I studied mechanical and energy engineering.
Mechanical and energy engineering. Okay. So what are you gonna be doing in the field?
Well, right now I want to branch into research and development in the energy sector. Yeah, so I'm thinking about engaging in solar energy, you know, because renewable energies are the trending thing right now. So I believe if you engage more like in solar, even wind energy, you know, it's a growing energy source and it's trending right now. And right now the whole world is trying to go to clean energy.
Yes.
Yes, so I believe the future relies on clean energy to mitigate the climate change, you know. So I believe that's the future right now.
Do you have any final word you'd like to say?
Now, I would like to say thank you to Algeria, the Algerian government, of course, the Republic of Uganda as well, because without the support of both governments, I wouldn't be here. And also, I'm grateful to the embassy, the ministry, and my colleagues around. It has really been a great experience as we come to an end, and hopefully we shall meet in the future.
Okay.
Because after here, we're all going to spread out.
Well, where do you come from Uganda?
I come from Masaka.
Masaka.
Yes.
Abaana b'Ebuddu mufunyeyo omusajja omulala omuyivu masters.
Exactly, masters.
So are you going to
graduate.
go back big, or you're going to be humble as you go back?
Oh well, as the ambassador said, we are few, so I have to really make
So
them know.
everyone-
Exactly. They have to know that I'm big.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. What's your name?
My name is Abdelmadjid.
Oh, Mr. Paji.
Yes.
We wish you well and success. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
The power of memories has never been so meaningful than when time passes by. It's only in photography and videography that we can be able to tell what exactly happened in our lives. Do not lose the beautiful events of your life, from graduation to birthday parties, introduction ceremonies, parties that matter, wedding. All this and much more can be brought down into memories of photography and videography. At KEB International Group, we understand what it means to keep these memories. We're inviting you today to contact us for the best rates in town for your photography and videography events. +256 702 13 75 66 or +256 773 13 75 66. We will cover and reach you at any time, any part of the world. No matter the time, we are here to keep your memories alive. Okay, videography. Geography and photography, your number one events memories.
Viewers on HICGI News Agency, we are joined by a president, a ghetto president like one of the people we see here in Kamochao. Which president are you?
No, actually, I'm the president of the Ugandan Students Association in Algeria. So I represent all the Ugandans in Algeria.
Oh, congratulations. How many Ugandans are you managing now?
For now, we are approximately 315 Ugandan students. For the graduates, we were 54, but 30 managed to come, as the rest were still far, so they didn't make it here on time. Then for the other students, new students, this year we received a total of 250 scholarships from the government of Algeria, but only 235 managed to come to Algeria. Others, because of financial reasons, they never managed to come to Algeria. They couldn't buy the air ticket, and others, they had already started school in Uganda. And then you have 34 students in their first year. So yeah, there's a gap in those years because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Algeria had stopped bringing students here in Algeria, like foreign students. They've just resumed last year.
Wow. Okay. So could you please tell us your story while in Algeria?
So yeah, my story started back then in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. Personally, I didn't get any problems with Algeria. I found Algeria, it's a very interesting country. Of course, there are some differences between Algeria and Uganda because they are two different countries. You can't expect what is done in country A to be done in country B. I mean, there's a difference in the food, the cultures. So when you come here, you might experience some culture shocks, the religion and everything. Like back home, it's so open. People are open-minded. You can do whatever you want and you won't be judged. But then coming here in Algeria, since they are Muslims and they are Arabs, they will criticize you whatever you'll be doing.
Yes.
They put you in the spotlight. So you just have to be careful.
What are other challenges that our students go through when they're here?
Okay, the main challenge that we face, especially here in Algeria, is the issue of mental health.
Hey, what is that? It's something that people don't talk about or even don't know.
Yes, so this is a silent pandemic and happened here in Algeria because I think mostly when the government of Uganda sends students here, it allocated to different, they are called wilayas in French, and in English I think they are called provinces. So in these provinces there are no Ugandan students. Some of them, they are very far, the deserts and other places. So when they reach there, they find it hard to adapt to the life and culture. But for a few that go to the provinces where there are Ugandans allocated there, they can try to adjust as quick as possible, as the seniors will guide them through the quick adjustment to the new life. The other thing is about education. Since we study in French, so some people, they fail to adapt to the language and culture. As I explained earlier on, the culture shock and everything, it's quite challenging. So most of them, they might actually fail to adjust, and I just feel like as human beings, we need this element like adaptability. You have to adapt as quick as possible. So the main challenge is maybe mental health. The other challenges have been worked on, which is the delayed stipend, like from the government. Students used to get their stipend like late, but nowadays it comes so fast, like even before the time reaches, you already have the money limited to your account.
How much does the government give you?
So the government of Uganda sends 200 USDs per month, but it's remitted in after 3 months, so it sends 600 USDs after 3 months. So we normally have 4 remittances. We have the one that from December. Actually, the academic year starts in September. Then we have December. Then we have March, and lastly June. And the academic year stops in June. So if you don't receive the money in June, you just forget. You wait for the new academic year.
Okay, and what are the success stories from Algeria?
So for the success stories, it's just us, like we are a live example. We have
The power of memories has never been so meaningful than when time passes by. It's only in photography and videography that we can be able to tell what exactly happened in our lives. Do not lose the beautiful events of your life, from graduation to birthday parties, introduction ceremonies, parties that matter, wedding. All this and much more can be brought down into memories of photography and videography. At KEB International Group, we understand what it means to keep these memories. We're inviting you today to contact us for the best rates in town for your photography and videography events. +256 702 13 75 66 or +256 773 13 75 66. We will cover and reach you at any time, any part of the world. No matter the time, we are here to keep your memories alive. Okay, videography and photography, your #1 events memories.
Academic milestone. We were here for 6 years. We studied our French.
6 years?
Yes, we studied our French here from here. We studied our bachelor's in French. They call it licence. Then after that, we joined for a master's, which is 2 years. Well, for the system here is different from the one back home. Here it's called the LMD system. It's licence, master, and doctoral. So it's like it's an automatic qualification. Once you finish your bachelor's, you can automatically qualify. You, as long as you have very good grades, you will automatically qualify for the masters. So it's different from the system back home, because back home it's very hard to get the masters, but here it's like it's automatic. The masters is joined with the bachelor's, and you can get 2 different degrees at once.
And Mr. President, what have you studied?
Personally, I studied biomolecular sciences.
What is biomolecular sciences?
We focus more on drug discovery. So,
which kind of drugs?
Marijuana
or what?
Not marijuana. Medical drugs.
Medical drugs.
For example, in Uganda, we have different manufacturing companies. For example, Spectrum, Quality Chemicals. There's a new one that the President of Uganda, His Excellency Museveni, just it's called CIPLA. Is it CIPLA?
Yeah, CIPLA, yeah.
So that's where we work. Personally, I was focusing more on the computer-aided drug design. So we use computers to design the drug and predict the different reactions, the effects, the toxicity of the drug. So that's what I'm studying.
So what are you gonna help with your country when you go back?
Well, I hope to use my skills that I've learned from here. The computer, like I'm very good at designing the 3D model of the drug, the inhibitors and everything. So for now, I can use the computer to predict how a drug can react in the body, the side effects. So I'm looking forward to applying all this that I've learned here in Algeria to apply it in Uganda, and perhaps to improve the drug manufacturing sector.
President Museveni was concerned when he came with some of his Bushra heroes, and he said some of them died of HIV/AIDS. After all these great skills you've gotten, should we trust you that even your health is okay, so you can be able to serve your country?
Personally, I would say the future is very bright, because scientists have been trying to get a vaccine to the HIV since back then, and from the research that you have made, even from back then when you're studying bachelor's, this virus keeps mutating and mutating, and with time the scientists have tried to get vaccines. As you can see even in the news, they have at least moved a step closer to finding something that can help prevent the HIV, the human immunovirus.
Wow. Any last statement you're saying to your parents, your friends? Where are your parents in Uganda?
Personally, I come from Palisa. It's in the eastern region of Uganda. I'm a Mugwere, so I'd like to thank my parents.
Speaking Mugwere, tell them.
Abazaire bange ntaka kubeebalya okumbeererawo, okumpa obuyambi obwembeetaagira okumpa maani okuencouraginga buli kaseera okusoma. Nsiima ino Katonda yeebale okuba nkuumira, nsaba Katonda bawangaaze era mmalira okusoma ndikubaleetera degree, masters degree Uganda anytime from now. The last but not least, I would like to thank both the government of Uganda and the government of Algeria for the study opportunity and for being there for us, for giving us the stipend, for enabling us finish this academic milestone. And well, we appreciate everything. Hopefully even our young brothers benefit from the same opportunity, and we leave a very good inspiration to the youth and the young generation.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, Mr. President.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for taking care of our students, and I hope you have a WhatsApp group to stay in touch with them,
Yes.
so you support each other.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, my name is Tebboune. I'm speaking for HICGI News Agency here in Algeria, speaking to quite some of the students who have achieved today. On the camera has been Mr. Scopia. Tebboune, until next time.